sir. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is Max Payne in his M46 Patton. This is a tier 9 game on Tundra. And we have Lurpy over here in his Skoda T50 and Slim Jim in his T30. Now if it sounds like I'm a little bit tired or I talk in some weird sentences this game, it's because I've recorded this game 3 times so far. The first time the video cut out midway through. The second time I got all the way to the rendering stage before I realized the video had no audio. And now we're into the third time, so yay. We'll see if this works. I hope I don't have to record this again. Anyways, so we're going to pause it here for a second because I do need to mention a few things before we get started. First off, I'm sorry for Lurpy. There's going to be some pressure on you now because everybody at this point in time has seen your Skoda T50 game, and they're expecting a similar performance in this game. And the second thing is this is still up. If you guys like it, please tell me in the comments. If you don't like it, also please tell me. And if you don't care, then I'm gonna take your silence as you don't care. It will stay up until I either get bored of it or you guys tell me you really want it, and then at some point it'll get replaced by a green screen. When it gets replaced by a green screen, you'll know because I will be the only thing in frame and this will all vanish. I don't know when I'm gonna get that. Pretty much it comes down to when I go to buy a green screen. I don't know when the hell it will be either. Oh, also, apparently he has Prem rounds loaded, and that's the only thing he has loaded. Well, that's the only thing that's what he's got started with. Interesting. Anyways, so friendly RU is rushing up. He got shotgunned by the T49. Wow, I didn't see that the first 2 times round. And the dead T49. Gamma Bacon unfortunately dies, and T54 is going to take 2 shots. Try and get up that hill, and well, these guys are now going to jostle for position a little bit, and the RU is going to get killed by the T54, who then takes a nice snapshot from Max in the side. Gold rounds, of course, going straight through him, and yeah, wow, good job there. Now Max is going to be spamming gold rounds in this game, I believe, because he wants to get his stats up. I assume that's going to be why he's going to be spamming gold. We can all call him a gold spammer because apparently he is now. Anyways, so this phenomena is caused by him auto-locking onto the enemy target. And he's just going to pop out, auto-aiming, that's the one. Pop out, fire, and pop back in again. He's not cheating. This is a feature that anyone can use by simply right-clicking in the game. So Mace is using, or Max, sorry, I've known by Mace for longer than I've known by Max, but anyway, so Max is using it quite efficiently. I cannot use it on this Jag Tiger, so he stayed out in the open way too long there and got himself shot. Now, don't agree with what he's doing right now. So we're gonna pause it here right now, or we're gonna give it a second. Okay. So at this point in time, he did the same thing with the Jag 8.8 a second ago. He is far enough around the rock, the AT-15 can shoot him. He's not loaded. He's halfway through his load cycle. This is a dumb move. Don't get yourself shot for no reason. Yes, he's got gold loading. That's great. That does not mean your tank is suddenly invincible, man. Like, I mean, that's a good quarter of your tank that the AT-15 can shoot at, and really, it can punch around through any of this, except for maybe if it glances off the side of your turret, which is unlikely. And at this angle, there's no way your upper glacis is going to stop his rounds. So this is just positioning yourself to get shot. Now, if he was side scraping, you might have a different conversation. If he knew the AT-15's reload was quite long, again, different conversation. But the AT-15's reload is nice and short, definitely shorter than the Max is going to be. This is a great way to get yourself shot for nothing. Oh look, he got shot for nothing. Pops out, puts a round in, and he gets shot again. Because of the quick reload of the AT-15. He's popping out when he's unloaded and getting shot for no reason. Now he only does it a couple of times. And once the AT-15 switches targets, he pops out and finishes them off. It's well done at the end there. But the whole getting himself shot for nothing thing is really silly. Don't do that, okay? Also, don't fire gold into things that you don't need gold for. Like, say, this Batchat. This is definitely something he could be using standard ammo on and penetrating every shot anyway. The VK4502A is, again, another thing that he could be using standard ammo on and penetrating every shot reliably. So the reason, or the fact that he's using Prem rounds is just because he wants to show off right now. Or he lacks confidence in his ability to penetrate a Batchat in a VK, which tells me he thinks he's worse than he actually should be. Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. And then Lurpy runs out and gets himself killed while trying to clip out the VK. I wonder if he missed a shot or if the VK just got lucky. Or maybe, okay, well that was a horrible use of a go around. For anybody who didn't see what just happened, he was aiming at the VK, he zoomed out before he pulled the trigger, and his gun aimed at a different target before he fired. So what happens when you zoom out, don't ask me why, but for some reason when you zoom in and zoom out, your gun will actually track to a different target. So when he was zoomed in, he was looking straight at the VK's hull. He zoomed out and hit the fire button, and he hit the freaking Oni and bounced. The shot ricocheted. If he had waited another half second before he pulled out, he would have been fine. He would have killed the VK. But no, he rushed it and it bounced. Also, it was probably because it didn't aim in as much as he would have liked it to. And that probably had a large factor on it. Now, Slim is currently carrying the other side of the map. And the VK hit us, and one more shot like that from the VK, and this is game over. Somebody's just going to pop around the corner and put a shell through this guy, and that's going to be game right there. Now, I do have to call Lurpy out a little bit. See, 3 kills, 2 kills, dead. If he'd lived through that and gotten another kill, which would have been really simple for him if he'd lived through that, this would have been a Brothers in Arms game. Seriously, guys? Lurpy dropped the ball and you guys lost to Brothers in Arms. Yes, I'm going to harass him for it because I like doing it. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Duelist, Fire for Effect, and High Caliber. This was well done by Max. And I guess, again, another 6,000 game. 6,000 damage game. You guys just keep sending me this 6,000 damage games. We'll see how many of them we can get in a row, right? It's been a few now, hasn't it? I don't remember. I am putting these out so long, or you guys are seeing these so long after I record these, that I honestly can't remember what you guys have seen and what you guys haven't seen and what I've recorded in the past few days. If I've recorded in the past few days. Anyways, doesn't really matter at this point in time, but it is kind of amazing to me that we've had, 4? Or less than that? More than that? I don't know. You guys will tell me. It is really remarkable, actually. And they all came to my inbox about the same time, which is why you guys are seeing them about the same time. And it's really quite cool. Keep up the pace, guys. Unfortunately, Lurpy dropping the ball a little bit, getting himself killed for no reason, and then not getting the extra kill. Sadly, not a Brothers in Arms game, though these guys truly deserved it. From the amount of damage they all did, That was well played. 19 shots fired, 18 direct hits, and 17 pens. Imagine if he'd hit every shot he fired. That would have been a little bit bigger number, almost about 7,000, which would have been nice. Now, he threw all his money away because he was shooting at things with no armor. He was shooting at lower glaciuses. This game could have happened exactly the same without him losing any money if he'd been using standard ammo, because most of the targets he fired at were not heavily armored targets. T-54, yeah, he probably could have used some gold on that. And the AT-15, when he wasn't shooting at weak points, yeah, I understand use of gold on that. Everything else, though, would have gone in with standard ammo. So this is a waste just because he's too bad to use standard ammo and do the same damage. Yes, I'm going to call him out on that. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm going to turn the face cam on for a second. So of course, if you guys want to keep seeing this in the next videos, let me know in the comments below. If you guys don't let me know, or you say negative things about it, then it's going to come down in a little bit. It is, again, long and tedious to put up, long and tedious to take down, and just irritating to have around the house. But if you guys like it, then I'll stay up until I find a green screen, and then it will replace it, and you guys won't even see any of this anymore. And that is the next project I'm working on. It's a green screen, and that should be a lot of fun when I figure out how to do it and how to get it set up correctly. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.